Hi guys, welcome to Gamenian.chaser. In today's video, we are going in depth on the marketplace, which is the most important aspect in this game. So, different things which we are going to talk about in this video are like what is the marketplace, how do we access it, and what features or gameplay related aspects it unlocks, importance in completing daily, weekly, and event tasks, how to make use of various filters and sorting options for efficient bidding or winning bets. And we are also going to share few of the tips and tricks around marketplace. So, first things first, what is the marketplace? As the name suggests, the marketplace is a feature that allows players to trade properties between themselves. The marketplace shows properties which players have decided to sell to other players instead of selling it to bank. Next one is marketplace feature. As you can see at the bottom of screen, you can see three different tabs. The first one is auctions, the second one is my listing, and the third one is my bids. We'll discuss each of them in brief. The first thing is auctions. It lists all the properties put on sale by other players on the marketplace. The important information being showcased on the screen for each of the properties like time remaining for closing the auction for that property, percentage of shares put for auction, total number of bids, value of shares, and the highest bid. Highest bid is basically the current value of shares. This increases based on number of bids. To place a bid, player needs to click on bid button. This will open a pop-up window containing more details about the property and multiple value options to bid like 5%, 10%, 25%, and max. When the player selects 5% to place the bid, game automatically calculates the next bid value, which is the addition of previous bid, and adds 5% value to it. The same logic is applicable to 10% as well as 25%. For the max option, it considers 50% value and adds it to the previous bid. Players can alternatively place bids by typing the exact amount of bid. So here, for example, we can type any value. Only thing, it should be higher than the previous bid. So what we'll do over here, we'll put a higher value. Once the bid is placed, it will appear under my bid section. My bid section shows the properties from the marketplace auction on which the player has placed the bid. This is irrespective of if we are winning the bid or losing it. All the properties on which a player has placed a bid will appear here until the property is won by player himself or some other player. On the screen, if you see, there are some properties whose highest bid is shown in red color, and there is one property whose highest bid is shown in green color. What does this signifies is basically green colored bids means the player is winning the bid for himself, and at the end of timer, if there is no other bid is placed by any other player, the player will win the property for himself and add it to his own portfolio. The red colored ones, on the other hand, are the losing bids, meaning someone has placed a higher bid for that particular property and a player can choose to rebid. So what I'll do over here is I'll select 5% as the option and then I'll click on submit your bid. So as you can see, that red colored bid has turned into green. To put our own property on auction at marketplace, we need to go to dashboard and then go to portfolio. From this, we need to select a property which we want to place on the marketplace. So right now I'm selecting Gangapur Road, then I'll click on sell shares. Then the slider needs to be moved on the right hand side in order to select the percentage of sell, and it will showcase two options. The first one is sell to bank and the other one is list on the marketplace. This is the option which we want to select in order to place a property for offering it to other players, and it costs 5 gold coins. Along with that, if you see, there is some tax associated with each of these options. If we select selling it to bank, it will deduct 8.1% tax. While when we put it on the marketplace, it will deduct 18.1% of the tax. When we sell properties on marketplace, we might get multiple return if the property is desperately being wanted by other players. And in such case, we get multiple return, which can be 5x, 10x, 100x at times. And in such case, even after deduction of 18.1% of tax, will still make huge amount of profit. Okay, that is why this option is good if you put right kind of properties on the marketplace for selling. So we have placed that particular property on the marketplace. So here you will see this property is put on auction and is appearing under my listing section. And time left is 3 years and 59 minutes. So generally what happens is whenever we put a property for on auction for selling, it will remain in marketplace for 4 straight hours until someone wins that property or places another bid. In this section, we are going to discuss how marketplace can help in order to complete the task. As we have discussed in our earlier videos, there are categories associated with each of the property, which means each property belongs to a unique category. Every now and then, there will be some tasks which require player to collect a particular type of category property. For completing such tasks, player is awarded with gold coins. Similarly, in the event tasks also, when we collect certain category property, we tend to receive a good amount of gold coins as part of completion award. Players can collect such properties by moving agent to a location and try to find particular category properties. This might not be so easy as agent takes some time to travel from one location to another. So if you see here, the agent is going to take 16 minutes to travel, and this time increases as the distance an agent needs to travel increases. It does not guarantee that I'll manage to find desired property. Also, during weekly events, a player needs to collect multiple properties of same category. Like here, reindeer, if you collect one property, you will get 20 gold coins. But if you want to collect 3, then you will get 100, and for 8 properties you will get 200. So likewise, player needs to collect multiple count of properties of the same category or similar kind of categories. In such case, it will be kind of impossible to collect such a big number of properties using agents, and a player has to lose such a big reward. In such scenarios, marketplace plays an important role. If we go to marketplace, we wanted to collect pub, so we can quickly filter on pub and see there are few properties listed, and player can simply bid on those properties and try to acquire them. Similarly, we can check for reindeer as well. So as you can see, there are so many properties which are listed. But if you see, so many bids are coming in for such weekly events. So it is not a very easy task to get a required property from the marketplace. It needs a bit of luck as well as consistency in the player's play to acquire a particular property. So here I would like to share a quick tip. As you can see, there are so many bids for different reindeer properties. But when I see a particular property with 0 bids, I'll try to place a bid for such properties because there is a very huge chance of getting this property because there is no bid placed for such property. But again, it's only a chance. You can't guarantee that you will 100% acquire a property if there are 0 or 1 bid. Certainly, your chances will increase if there is a 0 or maximum of 1 bid placed on a property. In this section, we are going to see how to make use of different filters and sort options in most effective way. As you can see, there are huge amount of properties available on the marketplace, at any point of time. And this will always be a case because marketplace is very active. At times, it may be very difficult to find out a desired property from such a huge list. Hence, filters are made available by the landlord team. Filters can be opened by clicking on this button, and after clicking, this pop-up will open. As you can see, there are two types of filters: filter by category and filter by country, and three sort options: filter by value, time, and amount of bids. Mostly, in order to complete the task, we'll make use of filter by category option. So, in such case, we need to filter based on type of property which we need and click on accept, and then it will showcase all the properties of that particular category in this list. Further, we can put a sort option by amount of time left, value, or number of bids. Mostly used sort option is sort by time. This will sort the properties based on the amount of time left, and then player will be able to see the quickest property which can be sold. All in all, if you see, the filtering option is pretty useful because you can select a desired property and quickly place a bid on what is needed in order to complete the task or in order to spend the money. Filter by country is also an option, but this is rarely used. So, guys, I would like to share a quick tip with the help of marketplace. How can you buy properties by actually going into that particular location? This is very useful when the events are going on. So, I'll quickly showcase the task tab and we'll go to event task. So here if you see at the bottom we have a task to collect one Chinatown and then three Chinatowns. So what we'll do is we will, in order to find out Chinatown, we'll go to marketplace and then we'll put a filter on Chinatown. So if you see there are 11 properties listed on the marketplace of Chinatown category. So if you see over here, the properties are listed and just below the property, the country from which that property belongs is also mentioned. So what we'll do is we'll check the property from the Netherlands and then we'll quickly click on the location. So guys, if you see when we click on location, it opens the property map and we have zoomed it out to see where this exact location is. Then you can either take screenshots or remember where exactly this property is. Then what you can do is just come out of it and go to properties section, property agent, and then we'll try to reach this property. So it was somewhere here. See, Amsterdam we managed to find, and we'll now zoom in. So zoomed in, zoomed in, zoomed in. We now need to find red light district. Okay, we found the red light district, and yeah, old church, right? So the property must be somewhere here. So if you see, the travel time is 1 hour and 24 minutes. So we'll click on confirm and then we'll use the travel ticket and we reach the place. Then we'll open the list of properties and we'll see if we are able to. Yes. So if you guys see, we managed to find this Chinatown over here. We can put a filter and then this property is visible. So you can click on the property and then we'll buy 0.01% of this property. So guys, this is how you can make use of marketplace. So guys, if you have any other tricks, right, please do share in comment section. It may help other players on the community and everyone gets the benefit of our knowledge by spreading it. So that is all I wanted to share about the marketplace. If you have any feedback or something you liked or disliked about the video, please share in the comment section. Also, do let me know if you want me to cover any particular topic in the next video. If you have any tips or tricks which can help others, please share in the comment section or you can mail me on gamenian.chaser@gmail.com. We'll include in the tips and tricks video which is going to come out very soon, and the player who shares will be given the credit as well as shout out. So guys, thanks for watching. Please do like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.